Well, guys, it is launch day for Lost Ark for the actual free-to-play version, and all the servers are down, which might be why you're even looking up this video. So there's some news that I want to share with you. So because of the long queue times and all that, last night they announced a second free Founders Pack if you go to a new server before the 14th of February. So you got 3 more days from when I made this video. So it's a little confused, but the way it's going to work is if you went to a server and used your Founders Pack stuff, if you did that before the 14th of February, now if you go to another server, you'll get a second free one to encourage you to go to another server. And I have all the details for that in just a moment. Also, there is a hotfix, which is why the servers are down, and it only addresses a few little things. They're also going to open up new servers and stuff. So I have what the devs have to share with us, and I'm going to go through that now with you. So here is from the forums. This is Rox, and he said that during the head start period for Lost Ark, a massive number of heroes arrived in Arkesia. While we are thrilled to have so many players joining us, we also recognize that this has brought about large queues on our more popular servers, leading to a less than ideal experience for those players. In an effort to improve the player experience for those who faced queues, we will be taking several steps to put preventative measures in place ahead of our full launch tomorrow morning, in addition to addressing some of the outstanding issues surrounding Founders Pack claims. Founders Pack redemptions. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. Players let us know one of the reasons they are reluctant to switch to lower population servers is because many of them have already redeemed their Founders Packs on another server. To help combat this and make exploring new servers a more reasonable choice, we will be granting all Founders Pack purchasers that redeemed their pack by 12 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. UTC, on Monday, February 14th, with an extra set of the exclusive items from the Founders Pack they redeemed. Example, the Founders Pack exclusive pet, title, the Bronze Pack, see full list below, as well as some additional Royal Crystals for Silver, Gold, and Platinum Pack purchasers. These items will not be tradable and will be delivered to a player's product inventory so they can be claimed on a new server. Your original Founders Pack will not be affected by this and will remain on the initial server where you redeemed it or in your product inventory if you have not yet redeemed it. We are currently working to get these item grants ready to go and will update players when they are ready to claim. These will be claimable on any new server you choose. So in the meantime, we encourage you to find a perfect server to call home. So what they're saying here is they're not ready to go yet. And when they are ready to go, I'll let you guys know. So be sure to subscribe for that because I'm trying to cover this game too on top of my other games. So they're not ready to go yet. But you could go ahead and make that character now, the new character now, on a different server. And then just at some day in the near future, they'll have an update or something, and that new character will get that new pack that you can then claim. So you don't have to wait. You can go ahead and make a new character on a new server now. You'll get it later. So Bronze Pack, Founders Title, Founders Exclusive Pet, Silver Pack, 150 Royal Crystals, Founders Title, Founders Exclusive Pet, Gold Pack, 500 Royal Crystals, Title, Pet, Northern Lawmaker Skin, Platinum gets 1,000 Crystals, the Title, the Exclusive Pet, and the Skin, and our Skin Mount and Crate, and Founders Exclusive Wallpaper Structured, Legendary Report Gift Selection Chest, and Launch Time Limited Card Pack. If the Founders Title or Founders Exclusive Wallpaper are used on the same roster where a pack has already been redeemed, you will not be able to use these items. Also, please note that this is a one-time grant in bold, and we do not have plans to continue to make additional grants of items available to players in the future. For example, there will be starter packs available for purchase at full launch tomorrow, more details to come, and we highly recommend only redeeming them once you settle into your permanent home server. Character creation limits on selected servers. So earlier today, we put a limit on the creation of characters by new players on servers that have reached large queue times. This will aid in preventing queues from increasing further as our player base continues to grow. If you already have a character on one of those servers, you will still be able to create additional characters for your roster. This character creation limit will remain in place for the foreseeable future, and we will provide an update when it is eventually removed. You can read the full list on which servers have character creation limits in place here, which I may go to in a sec. I'll also link all this in the description. Don't worry about that. Additional servers. Ahead of our free-to-play launch, We will also be opening up additional servers in each region to help support the influx of new players, and will continue to monitor to add more capacity as needed. The following servers will open at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Friday, which is today. It's 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 12 p.m. Eastern time, and that is somewhere around 6 p.m. in Europe. So we got one NA West server, we got a crap ton of NA East servers, crap ton of EU Central, and a few South America East servers, just a couple. And then there's, obviously got the thank you for the incredible support coming around Lost Ark launch in the West. We appreciate your patience while we work through addressing these issues, and we look forward to seeing you in Arcesia. Okay, so that was that. That was pretty significant stuff here in this, but they do have some patch notes for the downtime. So the Lost Ark hotfix for 2.11. It's just a hotfix, not an actual patch, sort of. I mean, hotfix is a patch, but, it's complicated. So, the servers will be coming down today at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, 5 a.m. Pacific Time, and 1 p.m. UTC, which, is UTC the same as... Okay, I'm getting confused now. Let's see. Add 2 to that, and then another 2, and then I think that's 2 p.m. for most of Europe, actually, is what UTC is. I gotta learn UTC now. They're going to be using UTC. Downtime is estimated to last up to 4 hours. Up to. Oh, wow. I'm not seeing that one. Up to. I don't know what it's actually going to be then. Issues being addressed in this hotfix include... They fixed the area chat, which will now allow all players to talk to other players in a given area. Fusion material rewards from the welcome challenge have been increased to better support player progression. Mari, I don't know how to say it. I think it's Mari. Mari's secret store will now display the regional server time in UTC, which is a godsend because I was looking around in the Mari secret store. It was so confusing looking at the timestamp. I mean, like, they did say, like, an exact countdown, but it was still, like, UTC. I don't know, maybe you EU guys just know that by heart, but anyone in the, the Americas have no idea what UTC actually is. Fixed quest dialogue UI to avoid text overlap with certain 4K resolutions. That's, like, not really relevant most of the time. Player names will no longer be shown as unknown player in voice chat UI. The words royal crystals and crystalline aura are now displaying in non-English languages in the Steam overlay when finalizing a transaction. Fix the title Nightmare, which was displaying as blank. World bosses now drop the proper gear for the martial artist class, that's pretty significant. Added an option for voiceover on the character selection screen. I'm not really sure. That sounds interesting, but I'm not sure if it's actually nothing. I'm curious though about that. Sorcerer's audio now plays when playing in a non-English language. Okay. All classes now have audio when using voices 2, 3, or 4 in a non-English language. Both these are probably really nice for our South America friends and some EU people. VO is now present in the Stronghold Ceremony quest cinematic. Voiceover, I think I mean voiceover. Voiceover has been added for Kazaros in the With Gratitude quest cinematic. So there's little, piddly nothings here. And so that's the hotfix. The hotfix isn't really significant compared to the free Founders Pack. Well, second Founder. Only if you've already bought one. Going back to this is only if you've bought one already. If you've never bought one, this is totally irrelevant for you. I just want to make sure there's clarification, you understand that. And finally, here was the link that was in that other page about the character creation limits. And it was yesterday at 9:45 p.m. UTC. They limited the character creation for new players on servers that were experiencing absurd queue times. You'll still be able to create additional characters for your roster, but new players will not be able to join or create characters. So I guess you can still make characters on the server if you already have one. I'm not sure, though. I think that's what they mean. Following servers will have character creation limits put in place. So Mari, Valentin, you guys are probably already aware of this. Avesta. Oh, Avesta, that's my server. My server has limitations in place. Thank goodness I have a character already on it. And all these EU ones are the most popular ones. They're all shutting down character creation. Oh, thank goodness, because launch is today, and we're going to see a ton more people come in, and they really need these servers turned off before that, so those people aren't tempted to go to a server. That's insane. This character creation limit will remain in place for the foreseeable future. Oh my goodness, foreseeable. I don't like that word. And we will provide an update when it is eventually removed. Are we talking like a month or two? Oh my goodness. When this happens today, we will immediately be opening the following new servers for play, and there were those two, but now tomorrow they're going to add, today, they're going to add, even more servers, so this is like old news. Though these servers are opening now, additional servers will be rolling out, not listed, which they already had. I saw yesterday evening there were a bunch of servers that just suddenly appeared. While we have been excited to see the amazing response and support surrounding Lost Ark's head start, we know that the server and queue situation is frustrating for many players. Our team is actively working to help mitigate these issues ahead of our free-to-play launch on Friday. While limiting character creation and opening new servers is one small part of addressing the complex situation, we will have additional information about the multiple steps we are taking available for players later today. We appreciate your patience while we work to address this situation. So, that is the situation, guys. There's downtime when I made this video. This downtime will probably be over like 1 or 2, maybe 3 hours after I am done making this video, unless we have some crazy thing like happens on MMO launches where they're like, hey, quick hotfix, downtime 4 hours. Oh, by the way, it lasted 14 hours. My bad. Like, we'll see. Hopefully not. But yeah, so that's the main gist of everything that's happening now. So again, if you already bought the bronze, silver, gold, or platinum founders pack and used it on a character, you'll be able to make a new character before the 14th, and at a later date, it'll be credited with a second founders pack. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to do another server and you wanted your founders pack and that's what was holding you back, you can go ahead and do that. Now, also, I wonder though, it's a shame for some people. I know there's people out there who bought a founders pack but only got to play for like 12 hours since launch if they were on one of those servers with 20,000 queues and stuff. So, I don't know, it was a mess. But honestly, it went pretty well. I think the launch was going pretty well so far. But we'll see today because it is the actual free-to-play launch day. And I'm curious to see how this day unfolds. And we may have a second Clown Fiesta day, but hopefully not. I am excited to play today and see how this goes. But that's everything you need to know about the downtime, the hotfix, free founders pack, everything that's going on with Lost Ark today, February 11th, 2022. That is the situation. Now you know what's going on with all this craziness in Lost Ark.